So here I am at Briones Park. Why? Well, my car wouldn't start at Starbucks in Pinole. It must have meant, man, you need to take some time for yourself. So I'm going to drive around Briones because if you're a Pinole Valley Spartan, you know all about Briones State Park, because this is where we used to come out for picnics and stuff and late night stuff, and you know, the stuff that teenagers used to do, right? So don't mind the photography because I'm driving with one hand. All right, so I just, you know what? I think God had in mind that, Rick, you need to like decompress a little bit. I want to tell you, I'm not going to put you on a downer, but these last 2 years, it's just been one thing after another, one semi-crisis after another. And I'm in one right now. I'm not going to go into detail, but it has to do with my mortgage company, which is a corrupt SOB, Rushmore Loan Management Services. Yeah, just go on to Facebook. They have a page called Rushmore Loan Services Suck. They have 500 complaints. And I can partially blame Wells Fargo for selling my loan without me knowing it to this company. Anyway, so I've been battling with them for 2 years because I had some economic distress. Reality, had some roommates quit paying me rent. I couldn't do anything about it. Couldn't find anybody else after one left on a day's notice. And you know, that's about 20 grand right there. And then with everything else that happened, it's probably $40,000 between things that have happened to me and money I've lost. I think money I've had to put out. Yeah, that's about right. Well, these people set me up to try to foreclose on my house because they did a thing called dual tracking. And that's where they act like they're gonna modify your loan or help you out, but they keep asking for documents over and over again. Packages, like 30-page handwritten packages, because they don't have a website that's interactive. And they make you do that every 2 months, and then they don't, and then they keep saying, we didn't get documents when they did. So, I mean, I got some deferment of payments, but about October, when another roommate quit paying me rent, I helped him get a special program, and he got a bunch of money and didn't pay me, and I had to confront him. You know, it's just been one thing after another. That's all I gotta say. There's about 5 other things I could talk about, but that's the main one. And so, man, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a whole onslaught of foreclosures because, see, they had a moratorium on foreclosures because of COVID, and it ended on December 31st. And I was wondering, why is this company delaying everything? Why are they, what's wrong with them? I'm saying I'm ready to start paying what, you know. Well, because they didn't want that money. They wanted the house. And that's not the only mortgage company that's doing this. Now, for those people that got forbearances when they had some trouble, at the end of that forbearance, it's all due. And you're at the behest of this company to help you out or help you make arrangements or modifications. And if they don't, in California, they can just do a notice of default with intention to sell. In other words, notice of default on your deed of trust with intention to sell, and you have 90 days to do something about it, or they can put your house up for sale. Okay, so guess how many thousands of people across probably, I don't know, the country are going to be in that position? Not just me. All right? I'm in a little better position. So I said I wasn't going to tell you about stuff, but I guess I need to. So there's a program called California Mortgage Relief that if you qualify, and it's not that hard to qualify, they will pay your back payments for you if you got in economic distress. But you have to apply for it, and you better do it soon if you need help. It's a new program, but the problem is they take time. So if they take too much time, they could sell your house right out from under you before they get a deal done. Do you think these mortgage companies and big businesses care? No, they'd rather have your house than the money you owe. So I'm just going to make a statement. That's what's wrong with America. You know? Gas prices. Really? Gas prices. So I did a search. How much does it cost to make a gallon of gas worldwide production? People saying $5, $3, $2, 26 cents. 26 cents for a gallon of gas to be produced. Maybe 25 to 40 cents to get it to the gas station. So that's 60 cents. And it's $6. $6 a gallon. There's no shortage of supply. U.S. don't depend on no Russian oil. It's got nothing to do with the Ukraine for us. So why? You know how many trillions of dollars we've given in subsidies to the oil companies? Taxpayer money? And they're lowering the boom on us to try to make up for lost money and for the fact they're going to be a dinosaur like the oil they came from because we're all going to have electric cars in the future? Yeah, see, that's the problem with America. Greed. Greed of the richest that prey on the people least able to afford it. Yeah, like I'm a senior. I should have been retired 2 years ago. But it wasn't, I didn't know what was going to happen with COVID. And man, I just tell you, God has been watching out for me though. He didn't prevent all those things from happening because things happen. Corporations do things. People do things. It's not like that, right? But the idea is they've all worked out. So that includes me having a tire blow out on the San Rafael Bridge. I almost got hit by a semi truck. Had to go across 3 lanes of traffic, drive on a rim to get off the bridge, but I'm talking to you today, right? So somebody's watching out for me. I guess I just needed to talk about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And my house just got flooded from my restroom and, well, the whole house, my master bedroom and the hall, and that's all tore up. And, but then they sent a check to me saying I need to get a sign-off by Rushmore Loan Management Services and you. Now, how am I going to get a check to them to sign off? They got some, like, almost unknown office in Irvine and Texas. Well, I guess I just needed to get it off my chest. But anyway, that's the reason why I'm driving on this road with a video camera in my hand, because I needed a break. I needed to decompress. But that story needs to be told. Tell you what, there's no federal agencies watchdogging these mortgage companies. It's not the credit bureau, forget it. It ain't HUD, forget it. It ain't, I don't know, maybe some department, the Justice Department, but they ain't doing their job. Because to make people accountable like these mortgage companies, you got to sue them. But then if you sue them, California State Supreme Court just lifted all kinds of negligence issues pertaining, giving modifications and that kind of thing to people and watchdogging them. And so now they even have more leeway to screw you over. That just happened a month ago. So here's the question. Where do all these companies, I know you name one, where do they get their money? From people like you and me. What do? Get in the garage, they're going to screw you over. Yeah, That's how they reward you for buying their products, buying their services, whatever. And then, tax laws. Well, how many corporations, General Electric, Amazon, I can go down the list, didn't pay any federal income tax for years. While we're over there paying, 20, 15, 18%? So greed is the problem. When less than 5% of the people or corporations or whatever own not more wealth than 95% of the rest of us, there's something wrong with that picture. You know what I'm saying? Most people just want maybe a decent job, a career, family, home. They don't want much. They don't need to be millionaires. They don't need to be flying around private jets. But those people that are, and the corporations that they're part of, and whatever, they're the ones that screwing over people like you and me. So does capitalism really work that way? Unchecked, unbalanced, untaxed properly? I don't think so. So you can blame the oil companies for the main inflation issue. It has nothing to do with this administration, because you can't do anything about it unless you declare an emergency, put price controls on it. Then they'll say they don't have enough gas and be the lines, and say it's all a game. It's all a game to get more money, get richer. I don't know, more control. And how many politicians are controlled by these corporations? How many politicians are controlled by the oil company, or the NRA, or you name it? There you go. That's the reason why we can't get nothing done in Washington. Any kind of reasonable anything that's going to benefit the people they are supposed to represent, which they don't, most of them. So, I think I'm tired of babbling. Here, guys, a guy who's going to go real fast. There you go. He's in a hurry to go somewhere in his Volvo. Well, if he crashes, the car is built well. And the reason why I didn't go to my usual Barone's Overlook is because they're doing this. That's why. All right, y'all. Pinole Valley Spartan. That's right. Goes out to all my friends out there and whoever else in this area used to come down to the Briones Overlook, Briones Park, or just as part of this area. All right. I think it's all going to work out. But blessing to everybody. Have faith. Seek help. It's out there if you can find it. If you need it. All right, blessings, everybody. Till next time.